try and be more precise with your tamping. You're going a little rushed, it's going crooked and things. So start off with the form, right? Form is everything. So that. There's a tap. 20 exactly. Beautiful. Straight down. I see. For now, your body. Your shoulder primarily goes into it. Then we're going to see what time these guys drop at.
So, the most popular is
oh yeah, and it's hard to see with the glare too.
probably the second best.
That's a 24-second shot, so not too crazy. Do you want me to make it a little bit? Yeah, a very, very tiny little notch. Sweet, so now we're going to shake it up.
Yeah, it's good.
Sounds good? Shake it up now.
Oh, this is money with 210 coffee.
Oh, that's perfect. So good.
Cheers. Oh wait, we forgot one thing. Alright. And it's going out. Alrighty y'all, so we're making a latte, just a regular traditional latte with whole milk. First I'm going to start off by getting my portafilter out of the machine. Everything we do here is weighed out, so it's really consistent. So we're going to weigh out our espresso. Right here on this. Perfect. Come out where we need it to be. Now I'm going to tap it. This is just going to give me a nice even layer of coffee, and it's also going to make the coffee really compact, so we have a little bit of resistance when the water is trying to go through. Clean it off, pop it in here. We're going to pull our shot right into our mug. And we're also keeping an eye on the extraction time. That's just to make sure we're pulling the flavors that we want out of our espresso bean. While that's dropping, I'm going to go ahead and start steaming my milk. First, I'm going to purge my steam line, give it a nice clean wipe down. And I'm going to start steaming my milk. So you have that nice vortex in there. It lets you evenly distribute the heat throughout all the milk. Also while heating up, also while getting that right amount of air into the milk. Go ahead and give this a wipe down. Purge it one more time. Now we're gonna go to the fun part. I like to swish my espresso around to get that crust broken down and all of the crema up top. If you look at that, all of that is oils that got dissolved and it's sitting up top. It has a lot of flavor in there, but if it's all incorporated with the dark espresso beneath, that's where all the magic is. Now I'm gonna pour my milk. And you have yourself a regular, schmegular latte.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a classic latte right here. We pay attention to the temperature that we steam our milk to, so we can extract the right amount of sugars out of the milk while still not burning it. So it's very drinkable and very sweet. It's going to blend in very well with our espresso and make a very creamy latte drink, but that's still really coffee forward. Thank you.
Hi, so what's your name?
Hi, my name's Lex Valdez.
And what's your participation into 210?
So I am a manager of I was previously at the Sunset location, which is on Sunset and Donovan, managing that location for quite a while. I'm actually moving now to the Montecillo location. So we've bought out Hillside and we're turning that into 210 coffee roasters. So I'm going to be managing that location. So that's what I'm doing with 210 at the moment.
Is it a bigger location or about the same size?
So it's about double the size of the Sunset location. So it's a tad bigger, to say the least.
So how long have you guys been established as a business?
So we've been established in El Paso for about 10 years now. Started off with the owner, Steven Sabota, roasting coffee out of a small coffee roaster, in Vinton. Then a very tragic accident happened and that whole roastery actually burned to the ground. So he had to start over, and he was able to roast small batches and go door to door selling them, and he was able to rebuild his business.
So this business practically came from the ground up, was built from the ground up, right?
Yes,
like
sir.
door to door sales, and then after that, I mean from there it escalated now to getting ready to be 3 local businesses here in El Paso, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hands that went into that, throughout the whole journey. But there are obstacles in the beginning, and especially now, coming out of the pandemic, still kind of in the middle of it. But we've all just gotten closer together as a team to try and find a way to still serve the community in this chaotic time.
So what other products do you guys sell?
We have food. This location actually has a really good food menu. They have a full kitchen in the back, so they can do chicken sandwiches, they can do chicken and waffles, they can do avocado toast, oatmeals, just regular banana toast. They have a lot of options as far as food goes here. My favorite is probably going to be the nachos. The business nachos are really good, and also the chicken and waffles. So they serve that full food menu here, which is also going to be the full food menu at the Montecillo location. And then we also have beer and wine. We have a full bar in the back with, liquor, mixed drinks. That's open on the weekends from Wednesday to Sunday. And we also have tea, and of course we have coffee. That's what we do.
Were you guys affected at all by the pandemic?
Yeah, in the very beginning of the pandemic, I think it was very, for all local businesses in El Paso, it was very, unpredictable. But, we were able to kind of just adapt to the circumstances, make changes that we had to protect our staff, but also our customers. But we're glad to have made it, through there, and we're grateful to still be able to to serve El Paso.
And that takes me to my last question, right? So, what inspires you as a manager here at 210 to continue to drive forward? You wake up in the morning, what continues to inspire or motivates you to drive forward and serve El Paso through a local business?
For me, it's the people. It's the people that I meet when I'm behind the bar, or the people that I'm working with that are part of my team. The most rewarding part of being with 210, being a manager here, has been just being able to work with my team and help them cultivate themselves and see them grow into leaders, because that's what this place has been for me. I had someone mentoring me, Mario, and he was able to kind of, guide me through, and eventually, he trusted me enough to let me take over that other location. And so I think that that's why I do what I do. The people that I work with, seeing them grow and build something for themselves, and seeing all the faces that walk in, it really brightens your day.